Hey guys, well today I'm gonna talk about why I quit working at Mondelez International, also known as Nabisco. And well, yeah, I'm gonna get straight to the point. When I went in to speak to the supervisor before going into working with Nabisco, I was working at Coca-Cola. They seen how I worked. They know how I was merching and working my back stock, checking in with managers here and there. So a manager from Nabisco actually seen me. They were like, "Hey, you're pretty good at working. You're pretty good at merching and doing what you know what to do." I said, "Thanks." He was like, "Have you ever tried to apply for Mondelez International?" I was like, "What is that?" They were like, "Oh, working for Oreo cookies, Chips Ahoy, Ritz." I'm all like, "Oh, the cookie, the cookies." They were like, "Yeah, the cookies." I'm all like, "Well, I never tried going in. Why? How much will you guys pay me?" But then again, at Coca-Cola, they had started me off at $14.75. I asked them, "How much do you guys start off your merchandisers at?" He told me, "Oh, at $16." I said, "Oh, what?" I was like, "Well, how many hours can you promise me?" He said, "Oh, I could promise you 30 hours a week." So I applied. I got in. I did my interview. I did my drug test, my physical, and everything went well and everything. And working my first few weeks, I was getting my 30 hours a week. I was getting sent to Long Beach. I was getting sent to Torrance, South Central LA. I'll cover a good amount of LA. And yeah, I mean, it was going pretty good. My checks, they were coming out pretty decent. You get paid bi-weekly. So then after I started seeing that my supervisor was giving me low hours, he was giving me like 4 hours and to work in a certain territory, and I was wasting more gas than what I was doing. So I spoke to him. I texted him, like, I let him know, "Hey, these hours that you're giving me, they're not working with what you had promised me when I got in." And he was like, "Oh yeah, it's kind of slow right now, Jose, but I promise you that we're gonna give you more hours." Okay. I let a week go by, still getting same low hours. So, and then again, I got in contact with my supervisor and told him what's going on. He was like, "Oh, something, we're hiring more people, and we need more people to open their availability to go to certain areas." Then after, that's when I had told my supervisor, "Something, I don't want to hit Long Beach anymore because I'm just going there for 4 to 3 hours. I don't want to hit a Torrance because I'm doing 2 to 3 hours the whole day. And, it's just a waste of gas for me. I drive a 2001 GMC Yukon." And I told him just to keep me based on my territory where I live at. So I stay in Watts. So he had me in South LA, Inglewood, Southgate, Compton. So I was hitting those stores, and I was getting a pretty good, decent amount of hours right here. But then again, he said that he had other merchandisers that are specifically for that territory. So I was like, okay, as long as I could get my hours and in the certain territories where I'm open to work at, it's fine. But then again, he's hiring more people to take over our hours, which I never got. That was my whole argument with him. And yeah, not so long ago, I got fed up with the bullshit, and I was like, something, I'm not making enough money here. I'm gonna leave. So we got into like a little discussion, an argument, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I mean, I told him how I felt, and he really didn't like it. He thought I was disrespectful, and I was just telling him, you promised me a certain amount of hours, and you're not giving it to me. He's like, "Oh, but open up your availability." I'm not gonna open my availability when you just gave me 3 hours in one day, 3 hours to do 3 stores. There's nothing to do. And he'll send me all the way from South Central LA all the way to Long Beach. Imagine traffic. Traffic in the morning, you wake up like at 4, 3 in the morning, you don't catch any traffic. But coming back like around 5 o'clock, it's a bunch of traffic. So I just told him, if I'm not going to get any hours, let's just cut it right here. So yeah, that's the reason why I quit. But don't get me wrong, working for Nabisco, if you don't have any kids, if looking for a part-time job is a perfect job for you. It's pretty cool. Sometimes the sales could be dicks, but they want you to throw out product. Sometimes all the product that they order doesn't go out, doesn't go on the shelves, and that's what they don't get. I don't know, they don't get that. And yeah, I mean, sometimes you make displays like these big old Ritz displays, Oreo cookie displays, Chips Ahoy. They're coming out with a bunch of new product. I mean, it's a cool company to work for. I'm not gonna say I hated it, but just be careful when you go to your interview. Just make sure that you have and document that what they're promising you and what hours they're trying to give you, because sometimes the supervisors change their minds. They be like, oh, you know something. And always open your availability. Always open your availability so you could get hours. And yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool job for somebody who's starting off. You know, all you have to do is just apply online, Mondelezinternational.com, and you know, go to careers. I mean, North America, wherever you're at, and yeah, apply for merchandise. You always start off as a part-timer. It's kind of hard to work up to a full-timer, but I mean, if you want to be in the company for a while, you're gonna go up to a full-timer. But there's some merchandisers that's been just part-time, working 3 hours a week, and they like it. 3 hours a day, I mean 3 hours a week. What the hell? And yeah, I mean, you get $16 an hour. Well, right here in LA, we get 16 an hour. I don't know where you're working at, and I don't know how much you're getting. It probably varies. I remember when I was working at Coke and I was trying to get a transfer to Las Vegas, I was getting $14.75, and in Vegas they were trying to start me off at $12. I'm like, but I've been working for you guys like for 2 years. How am I gonna start off at $12? They should match it. They were like, no, it's a different state or city, whatever. I was like, man, I'll stay right here in Downey, California. But yeah, if you guys want to know anything about how to get into the company or you know, anything, I was working at Coke. Look, check it out. I have worked for FedEx as a delivery driver. I have worked for Coca-Cola as a merchandiser, Nabisco as a merchandiser. I was working at AMC Theaters as a not a merchandiser, as a busser / server. I worked selling cars at Norwalk Toyota, which sucks. I worked washing buses at night for my uncle, which was pretty cool, but just the hours were just crazy. At 5 o'clock in the afternoon till like 3-4 in the morning. Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, let me know what you guys want to talk about, what want me to talk about, and yeah, if you guys want to know a little bit more about any company that I have worked for, I'll give you guys, like, you know, the info of how to get in and how to react to certain stuff, because sometimes sales and supervisors, they act like dicks. And yeah, just let me know. You know, I'm always open to a discussion, whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm not that shy person, you know. Sometimes I'm shy because it's like my first time doing a real YouTube video and talking for 7 minutes or 8 minutes now. But you know, that shyness is gonna go away. So yeah, hope you guys have a good day, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and like. All right, peace, guys.